Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boisterous. It is currently 4 a.m. in the morning, so I figured why not cast some StarCraft? Anyway, we're going to hop on into King Sejong Station, Ladder Edition. Spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner is Evil Genesis Xenocider, and up here in the top left-hand corner is rebOrn. I believe he's on Clarity? Or he was on Clarity the last time I saw him? Or Clarity might have shut down between... I don't know, man. I don't know. NA teams, so sad. So sad, the story of NA teams lately. Someday we're gonna have a North American StarCraft scene. And I'm gonna be so proud. And everyone's gonna be so proud. And we're all gonna run around waving American and Canadian flags, crying about the nations we used to be and how StarCraft used to dominate them. But it will happen again. And that was my first 4 a.m. tangent. Awesome. This is gonna be great. I'm sure that casting this is not gonna end up being embarrassing to myself in any way, shape, or form. I also hope that this does not get too hype, because I don't have any soundproofing in this room, and people are sleeping like maybe 30-40 feet away. So yeah, alright, Xenocider rebOrn, don't get too hype. However, with the length of this game, it might get a little bit hype. I'm not going to tell you that's because it's a long game or a short game. You're going to have to infer that by the fact that it doesn't end before the 8-minute mark. You're going to have to guess from there. Anyway, we have the Overlord moving across the map, heading out to scout. Xenocider looks like he's going to be rallying all the way across the map with his barracks. Probably going to be making a Reaper there. Man, this game hard overlay, it breaks me. I'm so used to stuff up here in the top right hand corner. And yes, that's right, I am such a noob that I have not used this game hard overlay in so long. I used it when I was casting like the NA Rumble, but I don't know, that wasn't a whole ton for me, and it still confuses me to this day. But anyway, we are going to see the Reaper coming out, heading across the map, going on its great expedition, and moving right over into the base of rebOrn. rebOrn, on the other hand, is going for a completely standard ZVT matchup, which is great for these 4 in the morning casts because I don't get to yell about how he's doing crazy stuff. What's also great is that this is not Fruitland, because if there was a lemon to yell over, oh god, I would yell over that lemon so hard. Oh yeah. Anyway, we are going to have the barracks lifting up and then sitting down for absolutely no reason. Just wanted to get some exercise. I heard about those blood clots that can happen if you stay seated too long. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at you, viewers. You gotta stand up every once in a while. You gotta take a walk around the room, take a lap. But StarCraft is more important than health, as you can clearly tell from me. And it looks like we are going to have... God, this Overlord is flying away like it's trying to escape. It can see its impending doom in the form of this reactor. And it's like, oh god, no. Oh no. Oh no. It's coming for me. They're all coming for me. Run, Overlord. Run. Flee on your fat little legs. Fly away. Fly away. The Marines, they're coming. They're coming, Overlord. That is not going to be a safe location. Oh no, Overlord, run further. The Reaper, it's now in the main base. It was harassing a little bit. Did it get any kills? I hope it didn't get any kills. No, it did not. Nothing interesting is happening with that Reaper. But more importantly, we have the Overlord. It's hiding in a corner. It's trying to run, but will it run fast enough? The Marines, they're shooting. Oh god, the Marines, they're doing so much damage. The Marines, they are so OP when they are fighting floating, helpless creatures like this Overlord. But the Overlord, it gets away. It's safe. It is safe. Sleep now. The next leg of your journey begins soon. The next leg of the great journey begins soon. There's another Overlord that I don't care nearly about because it's not this Overlord. This Overlord can die. Can die in a raging fire of Terran, a raging hail of Terran bullets. Because it's not the important Overlord. It is not the Overlord that heralds the end. Because that's this Overlord. But anyway, we are going to have 6 Zerglings moving across. Oh god, I'm gonna crack. Like this entire replay is just gonna turn into me laughing at my own jokes, and it's gonna be fantastic. But anyway, we do have some Zerglings moving out across the map. The Queens are nailing their injects. The Banshees are on the way, along with Cloak, and that's the real danger here. Will the Banshee be the real MVP? That's the question, and I don't have an answer yet. Because I haven't watched this replay yet. The Banshee may be the real MVP, But will Kevin Durant, will he let it know? Will he let it know in some tearful speech? That would be amazing. If like somebody just got up and went, oh man, Banshee, you the real MVP. But anyway, after that very timely reference to like something that happened like 6-8 months ago, we are going to have constant creep tumors coming out from rebOrn. He wants to infect the map with his creep, with his purple goo. He wants it everywhere. But the Terran don't want it to be everywhere because that creep is kind of icky. Looks like we are going to have a slight run-by happening here now. Is anything interesting going to come out of this? No. A Marine died. A poor Marine died fighting a Zergling like a fucking bitch. Good God. How did that Marine die? Was he just on move command and like the Zergling just trapped him in there? Like he shouldn't have died there. So 1 Marine versus 1 Zergling is a win for the Marine. Oh man, that Marine's hopeless. I'm amazed he actually got out of training. But on the other side of the map, we have the real MVP. Actually, we have 4 kills so far. That is some hashtag MLG status for this Banshee. Is it gonna swing in? Oh, it is. Oh, well. Oh, is it gonna swing in again? No. It's gonna just take some pot shots at the spawning pool. Doesn't want to risk it. Doesn't want to risk it for the biscuit. That's not gonna happen. It looks like we do have 6 Hellions currently stored up, ready to go. They're raring. I'm sure that they're all just spinning out their tires, being, you know, douches about it. I bet they're all rolling coal too, but they're just spewing out carbon dioxide, ruining this planet of King Sejong Station. And I'm sure this is the entire planet that's left, because that's what happens when you global warm with 6 fucking cars, alright? Alright, Internet? You better remember that, and you better cut down on your carbon emissions. Your footprint, it's not just a footprint, it's a planet cracker. But anyway, we are going to have a couple of Banshees now. We have 2 real MVPs, but they're not really doing anything. One of them has 5 kills, the other one has 2 kills. They are not the real MVPs. How's our heralding overlord doing? It's okay. It's doing okay. Herald the heralding overlord is doing just fine. It looks like we are going to have quite a few Zerglings moving out across the map. They cannot morph into Banelings yet. The Baneling nest is on the way, along with the Spire and plus and 2 evolution chambers. Oh my god, so much tech coming out from rebOrn. And it looks like the Hellions are going to get surrounded and completely decimated because, I don't know. That was not the greatest engagement ever. It looks like the 3rd base is going to get shut down here pretty much without reciprocation. Pretty much without retaliation from the Terran player. And the Terran player, he is not sending out a Banshee. He's going to try to clean this all up with the Zerglings. Maybe they can learn how to stack themselves into a tower tall enough to melee the Banshee. That would be awesome. I would be so freaking happy if like you just eventually just get to see like Zerglings just stack up on top of each other until they were tall enough to attack the Banshee. And then I could imagine the StarCraft short already. Alright, so listen. I just want to say that if he steals this idea, I want someone to remember that this video exists, alright? So I can just imagine a StarCraft's episode where there's Zerglings stacking on top of each other to attack a Banshee, and then the Banshee just runs a little bit higher, and there's another Zerg, and then like it's just like, never mind, screw it, I don't even care. Looks like we are going to have a lot of Zerglings morphing into Banelings, just 5, that's not quite a lot, but you know, it happened. We are going to have quite a few Marines actually taking pot shots at a hatchery. That's a little bit annoying. So the Marines are extending out onto creep. That is a mistake. They're popping into a medevac. But that medevacs can get chased down. The boost, it's almost over. And oh god, that the mutalisks. Rah, the mutalisku. They're doing so much damage. Oh, run, little medevacs. Run, little medevacs. It's not good for you here. This is not a safe spot. How's Harold doing? He's still doing fine. He's actually back up to full health. He's been patiently sitting in that corner. Really not doing anything at all. We have the random creep out here from the Overlord. Very smart. Very smart. I don't know why I just started talking a little bit like Bane, but I did. This is what happens when I challenge myself to cast at 4 in the morning. The camera work is all jaggedy, and I speak like Bane. Haha. Anyway, we are going to have the medevac coming over here from Xeno. It's moving out. It's moving out. It's still moving out. God, medevacs are so slow. I'm on the right speed setting, right? I'm on faster. Yeah, okay. Alright, anyway, it looks like we are going to have the Needles sniping off a Brave Extractor. And now they're being ballsy because there are 2 Widow Mines in prime position. Looks like the drop is happening, but it was in a beautiful spot, so nothing really bad happened to Xenocider because of that. He's going to back off, go up a cliff. And it looks like we are going to have the Banshee trying to be as annoying as possible. This medevac is going to be sacrificed. I don't think he got any Banshees for that, which is not the greatest trade ever. We are going to have, oh my god, this Banshee might just be the MVP. Where did he get all those kills? Oh, probably on Zerglings. Fair play, Banshee. Fair play. However, now it's just chewing apart this worker line. What the hell? It looks like we have a little bit of engagement going on here. But more importantly, let's go ahead and focus on the real MVP. It's still doing this. It's just taking shots. It's up to 25 kills. What? Why? Why is this Banshee up to 25 kills? Why? rebOrn, please explain this to me. Why is there a Banshee at 25 kills in my game? Let's see how high it gets. Can it break 30? Oh, can it break 30? Oh, please. He needs one more kill. He needs one more kill. Just turn around. No! Oh. Oh, low. Low was the work of the Banshee. However, you know, 26 workers killed by like 1 Banshee. It's not bad. It's not bad, okay? So originally I said the Banshee was apparently not the real MVP. I was completely wrong. That Banshee was, in honesty and in totality, the real MVP. Like, what the hell? He destroyed so many workers. God, rebOrn's face must be so red. Oh, and I'm sure he's watching this right now because Fear Dragon's gonna pester him about it. But that was bad. That was bad. Looks like we are going to have some drops going on here, but they're just bait. They're just bait for the Widow Mines on the high ground. This is actually like crazy positioning. Oh, the Mutalisks! Oh, the Mutalisks, they're swinging so close. Oh my god. This is actually like awesome. This is awesomely done. This is a really beautifully designed attack. I am like crazy impressed right now. It looks like we are going to have the Mutalisks swinging in and trying to do counter damage. They are going to be able to take those misses very fast and go right onto the SCV line. The SCVs are getting picked off as fast as can be, but as fast as can be is not fast enough, as we do have the retreat coming out from rebOrn. Not a bad idea, as we do see that the main attack over here appears to have been cleaned up, or they just bailed. I don't know. I think they got cleaned up because there's still a couple of medevacs here, but they don't have any units. So I'm guessing that, you know, you just had a couple of Banelings ruin everything. As Banelings have been. And it looks like we are going to have a couple of Banelings getting sniped off. Oh my god. I want to see this happen so bad. I really don't want to freak out, but if this goes down, there's not going to be an option for me. There is going to be like squealing, like, oh my god, it's so close. Oh my god, he's so close. He is flirting with the edge of danger right now, and the edge of danger, it does not like free drinks. Yeah, that's right. That was the worst one-liner so far. Should have a balloon drop for that. Boisterous' worst one-liner ever. Anyway, we are going to have these Mutalisks. They're so clumped up. They're so clumped up, and there's a Thor that's ready to wreck shop, and there are some Widow Mines that are ready to wreck shop, but here we go. The engagement might be happening right now. It looks like these Widow Mines are going to get cleaned up without too many major destructions happening. One of them does go off in the meter cloud, but it is not quite as dangerous as I thought it was going to be. Looks like the Thor goes down. Everything goes down. Oh my god, Xenocider, he's getting eaten alive right now. The army from rebOrn, it's doing so much damage. Oh god, it's doing so much damage. He's gonna have to retreat here though. Even though he could probably just group up his Zerglings and swing around and hit the natural, because there are literally no defenses here. Like, literally no defenses. They're all down right now. And that is one Marine sitting in the command unit, just absolutely ignoring his job. He is playing cards right now in this orbital command when he should be hitting the button that raises all of the supply depots. What a lazy, lazy Mr. Marine. Alright, but it looks like we are going to have 4 base versus 5 base, which isn't too bad for the Terran player. The Terran player is actually able to really keep his production up and keep his mining up quite substantially. I mean, I really wish that he hadn't done that kind of attack, because he really wasn't able to clean up anything out of the Zerg base. It looks like we are going to have both of his 3-3 upgrades get completely sniped here, which is terrible. Especially when they were like that close to being done. That is so much time wasted for Xenocider. Like, it's not damage that is irrecoverable, but it's definitely not damage that's good. And it looks like we are going to have the Medivacs swinging in here, trying to do as much damage as possible. But the Marines, the Medivacs, the Mutalisks, that's the ammo I was looking for, are back in the natural base. They're doing so much damage, and they're back getting slaughtered by missile turrets. Oh my god, so many missile turrets. It looks like the Zerglings are on their way. There is currently, like, there's all the tech he needs out of rebOrn, but nothing extra. He should really be going to... Oh! Let me hold my breath right there. As we do see the Ultralisk Cavern coming out with +3/+3 on the way. We can see 5-3 Ultralisks. Are you as hype as I am about that? Because I'm very hype about that. It's been so long since I've seen 5-3 Ultralisks at top levels of play. Probably because Ultralisks are not that good, but I love them because they just feel like smashing my face against the wall until the wall falls over. Because that's what they do. They smash their face and problems over. How's Herald the Heralding Overlord? Herald the Heralding Overlord is fine. We are going to have a lot of Mutalisks attacking one Thor and finally being able to take it out. They're going to go say hi to Herald. Herald is saying, like, good job, my sons. Good work. You have done well. And it looks like we are going to have the main force from Xenocider moving up now. He is maxed out, and this is a dangerous force from him. Like a dangerous force. I really hope that my Fraps isn't crashing because it's dropping frames and that is frustrating me. However, it looks like I'm back up to a decent amount, so I'm good. If this happens 24 minutes into a game, I'm gonna be so upset I might just stop casting StarCraft again. Like, I'm just gonna call GG on Fraps' program and just stop. It looks like we are going to have the Zerg force moving in, and this is a crap ton of frames. Oh my god, we just decided to kill the Thor. Because fuck it, hashtag YOLO. Oh my god, that was so many banelings. Why so many banelings? All of the banelings are dead. All of the... Listen, little Timmy, I'm sorry about this, but all of your friends are dead. Oh my god. That was terrible. And the Mutalisks, they are now sitting off in the corner. And so we are going to have the Terran force moving forward yet again. It is going to snipe off the face of the Zerg. And that's all that matters. Just picking off them bases like bosses. Looks like we are going to have 4 Ultralisks on the way. They're close to finishing, but they're not quite finished yet. Looks like a lot of Queens are going to be able to take out one of these Medivacs here, which is quite annoying. Losing fully loaded Medivacs is not something you want to do late game TVZ. It is not a solid plan. It looks like we are going to have the 5th base from Xenocider coming up and being quite well defended, honestly. Like, this is a massive force of units defending that. And it looks like we are going to have those 4 Ultralisks. They are out. Has the bonus carapace started? Yes, it has. 110 seconds away from 5-3 Ultralisks. Oh, I'm so excited. Sadly, they are not Terraskews. That's a big letdown, rebOrn. Why did you not buy the Collector's Edition? Even the digital collector's edition, which I think was like $10 more. Like, come on, dude. Those Terraskews. Them Terraskews. Looks like we are going to have everything running away. Not a terrible idea. However, the Bannies, they're rolling in. They're doing so much damage. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. Terrible, terrible damage. As it looks like Xenocider is forced to retreat. Where are the Mutalisks? The Mutalisks are with this main force. They are ready to do terrible, terrible damage. Oh, this little outside force of the Terran army is moving in. The Thors do less damage than I thought they would do versus the Mutalisks. They almost killed 1 Mutalisk. 5 Thors. Almost one-shotted 1 Mutalisk. God, Thor's such a good unit. Oh man, much good unit, such fun. The Rock Tower is in prime position. I've always wanted to see somebody, like if someone was breaking up the ramp, kill the Rock Tower and just demolish their entire army. Like, that would be the greatest thing in the world, because the Rock Tower kills units below it when it falls. And that would just be toppers. It looks like This Spore Crawler is now the real MVP. Fuck that Banshee from earlier. It is now that Spore Crawler. And fuck that Spore Crawler. It is now Herald the Heralding Overlord. Because let's be honest, this guy is just, he's a boss. This is the first Overlord that rebOrn had. Like, we can historically see that that is a unit that has been around since the start of the game. I kind of wish that you could see that like on a chart, like units that have survived for the longest, and it's just a picture of Herald the Heralding Overlord, like viewing over every other unit, just being like, yes, my children. Yes, for I have lived and seen the end of time. I have lived and seen the beginning of time. I am the everlasting, I am the eternal, I am Herald. Alright, looks like 3 changelings are going to get away with their changeling business right now. They're so sneaky. It looks like we have a massive army from rebOrn swinging in. Oh my god, he decimated that command center. I feel so bad for that command center, and holy crap, these Ultralisks do not cur. They do not give a single cur as they slam into the army of the Terran player. Did he really only make 1 extra engineering bay? Oh my god, he did. He was like, screw that, I got both my engineering base sniped, I only need 1. Looks like we do have a massive drop going on in the main base, killing off like every Mutalisk, which is just not well played. We have massive amounts of acid getting spewed all over the place. There is no retreat for these Marines now. They know that what is about to happen is not going to be pleasant. But they accept it. They accept their lives are forfeit for the great Terran Empire, but that does not matter. Why is there so much stuff happening all over this map when I can barely like keep a coherent thought? We have drops going down here at the 4th base. We have a major engagement happening here in the middle of the field with 2 Ultralisks just dying for no real reason. Looks like this engagement is going to continue happening as the Mutalisks come over, and they should be able to clean it up, maybe, if more than 2 Mutalisks decide to put effort into this. That Mutalisk should not have died. That was really, really careless from rebOrn. But it doesn't matter, because he's Zerg. And Zerg OP, motherfuckers, yeah! Anyway, we have a lot of Ultralisks currently on the field. Enough Ultralisks, in fact, where he might just be able to say fucking hashtag YOLO and blow his way through the entire Terran army. But probably not that many Ultralisks. 7 Ultralisks, or 8 Ultralisks is not that many Ultralisks. Anyway, we have a lot of Widowmines coming down, which is a little bit sketchy, because Widowmines versus Ultralisks is not the most favorable of engagements for the Widowmines. You know, it's not bad, but it's not wonderful. So you kind of have to waste like 5 Widowmine shots to kill 1 Ultralisk, and then, you know, you kind of just sit around with your thumb up your ass as you realize that you just spent 10 supply to kill 6 supply. But anyway, we are going to have these Widowmines continue to go down. Widowmines are 2 supply, right? I don't know. I don't know this. What even is StarCraft? Anyway. I'm gonna check that right now. Okay. Alright, well, can't check that right now, so I'm instead just going to go back to the important stuff, which is this engagement happening in the middle of the map. And it looks like it's just gonna continue happening. We just have both armies positioning, they're posturing, they're getting ready. They're preparing themselves as the drop goes down. And again, you know, whatever, Xeno, just keep doing shit everywhere. I don't even care anymore. I gave up a long time ago on successfully casting this game. But anyway, we are going to have pretty much all the tech from rebOrn going down right now. Is he going to lose the Hive as well? Because that would be terrible. In all honesty, Xenocider probably could have sniped the Hive right there, but he decided kind of against it almost. But it looks like he will be able to pick off the rest of the Mutalisks here on us. And yeah, the rest of the Mutalisks are going to go down. And that is terrible for rebOrn. He really wanted to keep at least a handful of those. But I guess his army is scary enough on its own. We do have a lot of infestors here just to, you know, infest stuff. And honestly, if you can land some good fungals, like that's a 1 engagement. Because this is a crazy amount, like a stupid amount of splash armor. And it looks like we are going to have the engagement kind of happening here. 1 Ultralisk is going to go down for nothing more than a couple of swipes on some Marines. But the rest of the army is going to back off. They're going to continue to posture. Because posturing is like 90% of this game. And posturing is 90% of the fun. So we are going to have a lot of Marines over here on the left-hand side, just being annoying. And without Mutalisks now, he doesn't really have a way to deal with all these drops. Like, the Mutalisks were the core drop-clearing army, honestly. get a few dribblings to actually force the units up into a dropship so they kill the dropships. But he can't do that anymore. He has to actually fight them on the ground. Looks like we are going to have some beautiful Hunger Roast going down here as rebOrn just smashes through the main army of Xenocide. The main army is destroyed. Oh my god, these Ultralisks, they are so manly. I would totally do any one of these Ultralisks right now. They are just so manly. It looks like we are going to have a lot of Ultralisks taking a lot of damage. Tim goes down. Tim, the man who always leads the charge. What a man. Into the breach once he NCL'd as he got shot to death by Marauders. And we are going to have all of these engagements going to his red player right now as this command center is going to die a painful death. Looks like we are going to have a drop and the natural wave actually like clearing out everything. What the guys, are you playing this game at 4 in the morning? Like, am I just casting a live game and I just couldn't figure it out? Because this is so sloppy from both sides. Looks like we are going to have Xenocider getting completely destroyed here with his drop. He is going to flee with one dropship, go right into the main base, where an Ultralisk lies in wait. Ooh, the spooky Ultralisk. It looks like we are going to have Infest the Terran actually managing to shut down the 5th expansion from the Terran player from actually happening. Or is it the 4th expansion? Or is it the natural that is currently active? I don't know what to call it anymore. It's too late in the game. It's too early in the morning. It looks like rebOrn. He's continuing to do damage places and stuff. What are our losses right now? How do I clear? There we go. All right, so we are at almost 50,000 resource losses for both sides, which is frightening. rebOrn sitting at a healthy 300 APM. He's going crazy with his actions per minute right now. It looks like we are going to have, this medevac. This medevac. It is going to be perfectly fine because those were circlings. Why are there so many Widow Mines? Xenocider, why did you make so many Widow Mines? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Why do you have 17 Widow Mines? What? Why? You're up against an Ultralisk composition with queens. Like he's gonna send one Ultralisk in, who's gonna tank all of the Widow Mines and just get healed up 9 times and be perfectly effing fine. It looks like we are going to have the Marines sprinting in here, and they are going to get the Hive without a question. That is terrible damage. Terrible damage. However, all of the main tech has been duplicated and moved, so we have the Ultralisk Cavern up here in the northern position. The main engagement going down here in the middle. That is some important Zerg tech, and this drop just being so annoying. Oh my god, this drop. This drop, you the real MVP. Screw whatever I said was like the last real MVP. It's this drop now. I think I said Harold the Heralding Overlord. I don't know if this is Harold or not. I think Harold might have died, ladies and gentlemen. A great tragedy has struck this nation. Some transfuses. Oh, the transfuses. Oh my god, the hatchery. It's barely standing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know if you're Harold or not. I need to, like, go back. I need to go back and research and find out if you were the real Harold. But anyway, it looks like we are going to have the Xenocider now cleaning up. And, nothing really major happens here. I mean, like, stuff's going on all over the place, but, you know, it's not important stuff. It's just stuff. It looks like we are going to have Xenocider continuing to move forward here, trying to do as much damage as possible. Almost manages to snipe off the hatchery. Manages to bait out like 9 different what you call it, fungals. Those are the things I was looking for. And the medic gets cleaned up, and the drop gets cleaned up, and everything gets cleaned up. Alright, so anyway, we are going to have rebOrn now and forever trying to fight off the Terran in this valley. This game has gone just bonkers. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Widow Mines. Oh my god, the Widow Mines. Why so many Widow Mines? Why Xenocider? Why? Why Xenocider? Why Xenocider? A lot of Widow Mines in the second line are now going to get all of their shots off. It's like watching the 4th of July. Anyway, we are going to have this drop in the top right-hand corner, managing to snipe off another hatchery, and that is huge. How many workers killed do we have? Oh, what the fuck? What type of game am I looking at where there's 74 drones killed? That is so frightening. rebOrn, he's in a terrible position. Like, his army is huge and scary, but he can't rebuild it. Like, if his army goes down, that's it. That's the game. There's really nothing he can do about that. He has a lot of queens, but they don't have the energy anymore. His main base has been decreased. Now, of course, on the other side, Xenocider pretty much has no income happening right now. He's pretty much, his side of the map is fairly dry. Whereas, honestly, I mean, rebOrn, he still has quite a bit. Like, this base for both sides is pretty healthy. But the difference is that rebOrn has this base and this base still mineable. Like he won't lose stuff if he just builds a hatchery on either of those bases. There's still stuff there to get out. Anyway, it looks like we are going to have this one marine. Instead of killing any important tech, just killing some eggs. Oh, but he might get this egg. Oh, that marine. We'll keep tabs on him in the bottom right here, as we do see the marine. The marine's actually managing to snipe off that hatchery again, which is very annoying. This is just like, why? Why would you do this, Xenocider? Why would you do this to any of us? What? There's so many. Oh my god, the widow mines. Okay, he grips them, but they still do a little bit of damage. It looks like all the widow mines do go down. And I think he actually managed to kill the egg. I think he did. He has now moved on to the banding nest. That one marine up in the top right, just sniping off tech all over the place. We have overlords dying everywhere. rebOrn is finally down a little bit in supply. And honestly, like, his army is still frightening. The issue is that he can't go, like, balls to the walls against, like, some of the bases that Xenocider has. Like, he can't take down this base. This base is just gonna kill him. But that being said, again, I mean, like, Xenocider is going to run out of resources faster. He has less bases with less resources. Like, rebOrn has this to mine, and then he's probably going to move over and mine this, like, mine the remaining out of this. Looks like he is going to lose another hatchery here unless he can somehow manage to keep it alive, and it looks like he does, miraculously. I'm a little bit amazed that he managed that one. We had a little bit of a run by with Infested Terrans, trying to do as much damage to this orbital as possible, but it was not quite enough damage. And actually, if you took out this orbital, like, it would almost be just straight long distance mining from Xenocider. Like, he almost is unable to make another command center at this point. This one is just about to run out of minerals. It has 90 minerals left. And it looks like we do have some beautiful fungals going down in his army, and that is massive, taking out these two medevacs. He's huge. And we might finally see rebOrn able to do, like, some counterattacks here, like actually start fighting against Xeno, because Xenocider so far has really just been running around sniping tech, which is annoying in and of itself, but I don't know, like, the entire time he hasn't really fought rebOrn's army, and rebOrn's army is still very, very frightening. So he's just losing small packs of units. However, this one's definitely worth it. These Juke Master General Marauders managing to take out a hatchery. But again, like, the Ultralisk would have been more mineral loss there for rebOrn. I kid you not, this is 300 minerals, this is 300, 200 for Ultralisks. Like, it might have been more effective to just take out the Ultralisk and force him to rebuild that, rather than take out the hatchery, especially considering the fact that, does he even have an Ultra Cavern anymore? Does he? Nope. Oh my god, he doesn't even have a hatchery right now. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Okay, alright. He doesn't even have a completed hatchery right now. But oh my god, does Xenocider have widow mines? Look at that. That is so many widow mines. That is such an unreasonable amount of widow mines. Oh, looks like the Marines are going down. The Widow Lines, they're getting their shots off. They're taking pot shots at the army. We need some heals. We need some medics here. He needs to just start spamming tea all over these Ultralisks. Oh, one Ultralisk does go down, but the other ones, they're still okay. They're still fine. It looks like all of the loads of all of the medevacs have been, or all of the Widow Mines have been launched. And rebOrn, he might finally be moving in for the kill here. He might win the game right now just because Xenocider has literally nothing. He has nothing left. That base was like the last base he had that could at all mine. He doesn't even have enough minerals. Oh no, okay. So he's gonna land a orbital command over there, but he still doesn't really have enough minerals to rebuild another one if that one does happen to go down. And that's pretty much gonna be the last minerals. He has 30 right here that he's saving, you know, for a rainy day. rebOrn commenting what we're all thinking right now. But again, like, his army is just so much scarier. It's so much scarier. Like, he just has so much sustain here with these queens that he's been doing so good. Like, so much. Oh, rebOrn. It's being casted by a delusional guy at 4 in the morning, who is very sad because Harold has certainly died now. There's no way Harold's got out of this alive. So Harold, the heralding overlord, he did his job, he died, and he's heralded the end of this game. Man, that joke was funny the first time, but I think I beat it like a dead horse. But anyway, we are going to have infestors just chilling out right next to their bros, the Widow Mines. There's not a whole lot else to say here. That is a lot of infested swarm eggs. Sadly, the infested Terran did get picked off quite fast. However, at the same time, they were hilariously annoying. Looks like we do have the Ursidac calf just sitting here, commenting on the rest of the world. And this is kind of what happens when you make those 6 cars, guys. All right, you let an alien race rise up and smash you in the face, because that's what happens. That's carbon pollution right there. The Zerg. Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, we are going to have 1 Marine get dropped off, and then the rest of the medevacs just wave by to him. Oh, it's like a game of chess right now, as we have the positioning army of rebOrn running over to stop his hatchery from going down. But will he be able to? No, he will not. He'll be able to stop anything from retreating from his hatchery going down, but he will not be able to stop it from happening. The act was predestined. It was preordained. It looks like we are going to have a lot of Marines continuing to do damage. And Xenocider, he's running scared right now, because he has not a lot. Like, he has, what, 7 mineral patches over here? Yep. And that is not a lot of mineral patches. It's not a whole ton. It looks like we are going to have rebOrn getting scanned by Xenocider. That is quite a few infestors. Those infestors could probably win him the game at this point. It looks like 1 Marine managed to get swiped a little bit there by the Ultras. I think there might have been some friendly swiping there, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna judge them. All right, I'm not swipist. I'm not like that. Oh, will the Banshees come back? Will they be the real MVP? Will they be the real MVP that they were always ordained to be? Will they do it? Oh my god. Oh my god, the Banshees. Oh, the Banshees. All they need to do is stop themselves from dying to 19 infestors, and then they will be the real MVP. We have the Banshees spread happening right now. Oh my god, one of them gets spotted. Oh no, it is a massacre. Another one gets spotted. They need to flee. They need to run. We have a whiff on one of them. Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. Oh, a medevac goes down. It is literally these Banshees against the world, and they get killed. Oh my god, they're going down. Oh, 1 Banshee lives. 2 Banshees live. They the real MVPs. Will they be the real MVPs though, dog? Will they? Will they? It looks like this orbital command is gonna burn down. It's a sad story for the Terran side of this game. Xenocider, he is getting wiped out. It looks like the infested Terran is gonna be enough to finish off that base. And oh my god, rebOrn, he still has an economy. He has literally something on this map, which makes him better than Xenocider currently. And it looks like rebOrn might just be taken down right here, right now. Or Xenocider. Man, that's sleep. I hear it's good, but I'm not going to get it. Anyway, we are going to have the hatcheries happening right now. Oh my god, it's going down. Oh, one of them gets taken out. 1, 2, 2. Oh, they're all 3 are fungal. Oh, the chain fungals. And Xenocider, he throws in the towel. rebOrn is your victor. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. All right. So anyway, thank you to FearDragon64 for bringing this game to my attention. YouTube.com/user/FearDragon64. If you want to check out any other Boisterous action, head over to YouTube.com/BoisterousSC2. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at BoisterousSC2. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's /BoisterousSC2. I'm very good with patterns. And if you want to send anything my way, it is BoisterousSC2. Again, very good at patterns at gmail.com. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye.